Prices in Pennsylvania continue to skyrocket, and state lawmakers are hearing about it from their constituents. They want to do something to reduce the burden, and today they held a hearing about it. Dennis Owen is live at the state capitol with more on this story. Good afternoon to you, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. Obscene and shameful. That's how House Democrats are describing oil and gas company profits that have soared 300% in the last year, while Pennsylvanians pay more and more at the pump, on average about $5 a gallon across the Commonwealth. House Democrats introduced a series of bills targeting what they call price gouging and price fixing. One bill would not allow gas prices to increase more than once in a 24-hour period. Another would give the Attorney General much more power to go after price gouging. He currently can only do that during a state of emergency, which currently we're not under. Another would give more teeth to the Attorney General to root out antitrust violations and colluding to price gouge.
Government has the power. We just need to use it or strengthen it. Historically, this has been a problem that government has taken on in the past, and we can do it again. There's no reason for Pennsylvanians to accept this as the new status quo. We have a way forward here that we can help Pennsylvania pocketbooks.
So that was all Democrats on the stage today, and then having the hearing. Unclear where Republicans stand on that. And of course, the Republicans control both the House and the Senate, as the Democrats were saying, hey, everybody is paying more at the pump. Republicans, Democrats, independents, regardless of your politics. But James, the fact of the matter is, and it's very frustrating, there's very little governments can do about oil companies who are charging a lot of money at the pump. All we can do is pay it, or drive, or walk. That's the story from the state capitol. Let's send it back to you.
Yeah, Dennis, I was going to ask you about the Republican response to this, so we don't know that yet. But we do know that President Biden is going to ask to suspend the federal gas tax. Do we have any idea of what that means for the state gas tax, where that's headed?
Well, we have one of the highest gas taxes in the nation, as you know, 58 cents per gallon. I asked that specific question. Great minds thinking alike, James, you and I. The leader of the House Democrats, Joanna McClinton, said, we do not support suspending. Maybe giving it a break for the summer, fine, but we do not support it in large part because that money is what funds roads and bridges, and we're already not making enough money to fund the fixing of roads and bridges in this state. So to undercut that tax is to pull money away from something that is desperately needed. So it's really not an easy solution, James, because, again, there were some tax holiday bills that are floating around at the Capitol, but nothing has really moved at this point because a lot of people don't want to undercut the prime funding for roads and bridge repairs.
It seems like all of these ideas have pros and cons for anything, trying to get something done. So we'll see what happens. Dennis Owens live for us at the state capitol. Yes, Dennis. Yes.
I was just going to say the big con, we all can agree, regardless, $5 a gallon is ridiculous, and it's really a shame, especially for people who are really struggling because they have to pay it. It's not exactly a luxury to put gasoline in your car to go to work. So it's clearly something that hits everyone, and it's regressive. So it's really a difficult situation, James.
You are absolutely right. Dennis Owens live at the state capitol. Thank you so much for that.